No lessons, it seems, learned from the debacles during the Rio Olympics. That's right, as the Indian Paralympic contingent in Rio now is facing similar issues to some of its Olympic. During the Rio Olympics, Indian players had faced many kit-related issues, from delays and incorrect sizes to even issues with quality. Now India today has learned that the Indian Paralympic team may not be allowed to participate in the opening ceremony as the kit doesn't meet official requirements. Let's go straight across to Shivani Gupta, who's joining me in the newsroom with the very latest on that. Shivani, is there a serious chance that India will not be allowed to participate in the opening ceremony because of this goof-up?
That's right, Rajdeep. What we learn right now is, as it stands, India's ceremonial kit and even India's playing kit both have been rejected by the International Paralympic Committee. There are very strict guidelines, but what is baffling is that the very blazers of the Indian team, the ceremonial blazers that they wear in opening ceremonies, does not have the India flag properly. It doesn't have the middle white stripe, and the IPC, the International Paralympic Committee, is the one which has actually noticed that glaring mistake. On top of that, there's a clear guideline that was actually mentioned in the Rio Games as well, that you should have India written on the backs of your kits, your playing kits. Remember, boxers were warned when they didn't have India on their backs. And even though this episode happened just 2 weeks back, the Paralympic team doesn't have India written on the backs. On top of that, the IPC has other issues as well on their the usage of their logo as well. So what we know is that the Indian team, it's daytime right now in Rio. The opening ceremony is tomorrow, Brazil time. And the Indian officials are now scampering to try and rectify these mistakes. Unfortunately, they're trying to hide the India flag on the pockets of their blazers to be able to walk out in the opening ceremony. Otherwise, it's going to be an absolute disaster for the Indian contingent. Officials once again caught napping, and now they're trying and running helter-skelter to protect themselves by hiding their mistakes.
Let's leave it there. Clearly, there's much that our Indian officials need to learn. Every time they have an opportunity, they seem to mess up the opportunity.